Hello everyone, I'm here to do a soulmate reading, and for the evening time since I couldn't get it done earlier. And it looks like there's a little bit of shadows or triggers or something for the union energy, but the soulmates for new beginnings, new and existed relationships. There's beginnings, especially with new relationships. There's new beginnings of really connecting with each other's heart. I always look at this Queen of Cups as someone who's really in tune to what she truly wants. She also listens to her heart a lot, and she likes to have warm communication. So that's why I'm picking up warm communication and your heart's connecting deeper for new existed relationships. Keep in mind too also, this is a general reading, okay? So not every relationship is going to be the same. Some relationships are really great. They're just having a little bit of a disagreement here. While others of you are still working through some trauma or really needing to talk things out. There's a lot of judgment here for those of you who really need to talk things out. I feel because we're also in Mercury retrograde, there are some of you that have been fighting your feelings, whether you're new or existed relationship. So keep in mind that this is strictly general. So take what resonates. However, I do private readings as well for soulmates, so I could look into your relationship energies and see what's going on. If there's any conflicts in there, it would show up in the union energy or your energies together. And also I look into what the focus energy needs to be able to move forward with your relationship on a smoother level. So take only what resonates here, okay? If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. General readings are just that, general. But for new relationships, as I was saying, this Queen of Cups, it's all about listening and being in tune with your heart. With those of you who are in existed relationships, I feel like you're starting to get to the strategies. What makes your heart tick? What brings more romance? So this Queen of Cups could also be the start of romance. The way she's holding that cup and really looking into that canister, she's really starting to focus on what love truly means to her. And she's around water too, so water is great for releasing emotions. So if you have a lot of emotions, then it's best to stick to a regime of spending time near water, whether it's a beach or a lake or river or a pond or a drift, whatever. Water is water is water is water. So those of you who are really having emotional situations, you need to spend time near water. I'm also hearing to take a shower meditation and just clear your energy and see the energy as released and healed. It's going to take time for some of you, whether you're in new or existing relationships, because we are in Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde loves to have misconstrued miscommunication, so sometimes there's arguments that develop or words that are taken the opposite way than what they really mean. So you really need to focus on paying attention to what is being said and what is not being said, okay? Listen to the emotion. Don't pay attention to what the words are, because pay attention to the way it's being said. During Mercury retrograde, that's the best thing that you can possibly do, is to not listen to words per se, but listen to the way it's being said. After Mercury retrograde goes direct on the 22nd, and it goes into post-shadow. So that post-shadow phase is going to do a lot of healing. Any lessons you're learning during this phase of Mercury retrograde, I'm seeing and feeling a lot of you just clearing that energy and letting go of any, I'm hearing the word discriminate. And I'm not talking about it as a race situation or any kind of thing like that. there's words that are being discriminated. So you're listening to words and you're not paying attention to what each other are saying. Some of you are having arguments and disagreements. It's just the emotions. And also on June 10th, we have a solar eclipse and new moon. So in Gemini, and that is also going to raise a lot of energies. Some of you are going to feel the positive shifts, especially with the Queen of Cups energy, while others of you are going to be feeling really emotional sensitivities. You may want to just go within and spend a lot of time clearing your energy. Don't focus so much on what the words are, what you guys are saying. You need to listen to what each other feels. And I'm hearing that it's beneficial to hug. She's a hugger. She's a nurturer. She's a Gemini and she's also a Cancer. And we are in Venus Cancer and we are in Gemini season with a Mercury retrograde in Gemini, okay? And this new moon is in Gemini. So this is really focusing in on communication, making sure your communication is really well. And this message is for new and existed relationships about her. With the union energy here, this is Five of Pentacles is reversed. When it's reversed, there's a lot of lessons that are going through. Some of you are still trying to break off those issues, but everything is falling apart. But there's a lot that's being looked into. Some of you I'm getting with this Five of Pentacles reversed. It doesn't matter if you're in new or an existed relationship. Some of you are really starting to feel shattered. Like there's some broken, I don't want to say a broken heart, but I feel like something is broken that needs to be fixed. And when this Five of Pentacles is reversed, there's a signs of really being aggravated and just not wanting to deal with each other. And that's also the solar eclipse energy with the new moon. It's also Mercury retrograde energy. But also, I'm getting that it's doable, it's fixable. You may want to go, for some of you, a few of you may need to go separate ways just a little bit. And this could be more new relationships than it is for existed. I'm not seeing, especially with the Judgment and the as the behind the scenes, and the Queen of Cups is the energies. I'm not seeing a separation, although this is general, so some of you may be separated or you're going through a separation. Or, like I said, for like existed relationships. But like I'm saying and like I'm seeing, I feel like this is for new relationships more than existed. Because when you're together, existed relationships together, there's a way to fix this. When you're in separation for new relationships, I'm hearing the word concoction. So like there's a mixture of things that are getting in the way. It could be emotions, could be feelings, it could be lessons that need to be learned. It could be just that you really need to listen to each other in ways of understanding, because these two are fighting each other right now. With the reversed, everything is falling apart. It feels like things are breaking and shattering. I'm not getting that this is a breakup. And of course, this is general, so it's hard to say for one person to the next. But I am feeling that this is fixable for some of you. For others of you, you just need time apart to deal with your personalities. I feel for some of you, you're fighting each other energetically. You want to work with each other, but you just want to ignore each other because there's too much energies. This Gemini, any Mercury retrograde, period. Okay? Any Mercury retrograde with a brand new relationship or a new relationship that's still learning. Mercury retrograde is always known as something to not start something new with, because things get misconstrued. And this is exactly what I'm getting with new relationships with this reversed Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of fighting going on here. And there's a lot of, I just want you to leave me alone type of energy. So you need to balance out your energies. There's no balance here. There's only lessons. Only tests, and a lot of you in existing relationships are being tested, but I feel like with the relaxation, with the judgment is behind the scenes energy. This judgment shows that everything is starting to be more released, more going into a new level way of thinking. And this is a new journey. Of course, this is also, they're on a boat in water. So again, that water again is releasing emotions. Miss Angel playing with the horn, while with the clouds around the horn. Those clouds are starting to be released. They're gray, yes, but they're also being released as the music is playing. I'm hearing the words, let the music play, even though I'm not listening to the song. Let the music play. Or listen to the music. Listen to music to heal yourself. I'm feeling like a long battle for some of you. Some of you are going through a long battle and things are starting to shift, and this could be for new or existed relationships. This judgment with the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, she's focused, she's working in communication. So there's a lot of communication here with the music, with everybody on this boat, just freeing their energy, bringing in new energy. So there's balance coming in, balance of emotions, balance of communication, balance of working together, balance of clearing the energy to break free from the stagnancy, or to break free from communication issues, or to break free from emotional pain. Okay, so I'm feeling that this is doable. Even with, especially with the reversed Five of Pentacles with the Judgment card, as you release your energies, new relationships, I'm talking to you right now, okay? This reverse Five of Cups with the Judgment, you have to release judgment and be free. Again, don't listen to words, listen to the emotion. Listen to how they're acting. Pay attention to their body language if you're with them. If you're not with them, pay attention and just focus in on how they're talking. If it's a text message, don't be so quick to judge and say something that you're going to regret. Mercury retrograde with new relationships, that is part of the misconstrued, the miscommunication. Being so quick to judge what they're saying that you think that they're actually not being honest with you. There is honesty, but there's also the need to step back and let things fall into place and be more confident. Okay, new relationships. I know that it's hard right now, especially with the reversed Five of Pentacles, but this Judgment card is saying just chill, take a break, okay? Go your separate ways and try and make peace with it, whatever you're going through. If it's relationship issues, if there's jealousy in this reverse Five of Pentacles I'm feeling. If it's non-rational thinking, that's what I'm getting. But this Judgment is showing you, and especially since it's upright, it's telling you that you need to stop with the judgment. It's on your way to bringing in a more positive outlook. Existed relationships, this reverse Pentacles, Five of Pentacles with the Judgment, I'm hearing you just need to laugh. Again, let the music play. Let it be whatever, whether it's jazz or hip-hop or romance music or listening to love songs. That vibe of music, even if it's salsa or dance or disco, what have you, rock and roll, whatever you like to listen to with your partner. I'm hearing the word ease, though, so you might want to listen to something that's more transfluent, something that's more relaxed. Watch a romance show or a romance movie or something where you can ease your relationships and have something to talk about, because I'm hearing with the reverse Judgment, the reverse Five of Pentacles with a Judgment, there again, you have nothing to talk about. So you guys talk about something and then all of a sudden there's nothing to talk about, so you're quiet. So there is some kind of commitment from this Judgment with the reverse pentacles to make things upright. So that way there's less of a challenge, okay? And the focus for the soulmate reading tonight is take a chance on love. New relationships. I'm talking to you right here. Take a chance on love. Let love in. Like Lenny Kravitz says, you've got to let love rule. Let love rule, okay? Don't be so quick to be angry, because when we start to love, our lives are changed forever, okay? I'm going to say that again. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. And that's a deep thought. It's reflection. You need to reflect on things that make you and your partner feel good, because there's harmony. If you take a look at the way this couple is right now, with the water around it, and there's lots of light, almost like a rainbow here, okay? So there are miracles that are coming in. There are new beginnings coming in. There's a reflection from the water, from the light here. This is a time to reflect. And again, it seems like everything is near water, with the exception of this couple, which is walking in snow, which you can say kind of that's water. Because when it melts, it turns into slushy ice, which is made from what? Water. So this whole connected theme of water is you got to let love rule, okay? Let that water flow. The water is very important to you and your partner right now, because it's letting your emotions start to, dry, release. And this message that I've just been talking about is for new relationships, for existed relationships. Just spend a little bit of time together tonight, or whenever you hear this. Maybe it's tomorrow when you hear this message, which would be Wednesday. The focus is all about falling in love with love. There's nurturing, there's romance, there's connection of two hearts coming together. So whether you're in a new relationship or you're in an existed relationship, these cards are showing that you need to focus on not dwelling so much on the pain, but focusing in on how love is. Okay? So this is the message for tonight, Tuesday night. If you haven't followed my YouTube video channel yet, go ahead and subscribe. Also, please share this video, this reading, with those that you feel may need to hear it. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's all good. I do private readings for soulmates, so I can look into your own private situations to see what your energies are, because even if they are half in with what is being said and what is going on with these cards, I can look into what is actually happening for your private relationship. So go ahead and subscribe to my page, my YouTube page, my YouTube channel. And I really would appreciate it if you would like my videos. I would be honored to have people liking what I'm doing. Also, I would appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section, okay? To book your private reading with me, my soulmate reading with me, you could reach me at angelswhisper1122@gmail.com. If you don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, that's the best way to reach out to me. And I also am on Facebook and Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you could reach me at either one of those messengers, and I'll be glad to look into what your situation is going through, okay? Have a blessed night. Share, subscribe, and like this video, please. Have a wonderful night, and don't let anything get in the way of your relationships, because I feel that some of these may feel like they're hard for you, like new existed relationships Yeah, things are working out, but there are some new relationships that you're just having a big fight right now. You got to sit back and let things fall into place, all right? So have a wonderful night. And again, if you need to book a private reading, feel free to book it with me, and I'll be glad to look into what's happening with you. Namaste.